Hey guys, how's it going? I have a question for you. As we're winding up this year of 2019, getting ready to head into 2020, our company is migrating over to another publisher. In this, I'm struggling with trying to decide what is absolutely the best way to service you, the people that we provide our content to. What is the best for you? So let me tell you about what I'm thinking and what I'm struggling with. And maybe in this process, you can help me understand what would be the best choice, right? What would be the best choice for us when it comes to publishing? So here's my question. Hardbound or paperback? And let me tell you why. When I look at my vast library of books and treasure hunting materials and everything else, I find that over the years, right, that if any of them are paperback, I literally end up destroying them, right? And so we have the opportunity now with our publishing, especially with a tremendous amount of new books coming out, to make sure our books are hardbound. Now, hardbound publishing has changed quite a bit. It's only about maybe 20 to 30% uptake in the price of the book. But think of it this way. If you're like me and you research and you're making notes and you're drawing in the books and underlining and stuff, when it's paper bound, it eventually, right? It eventually destroys the book. It eventually just destroys the book. And I have 10,000 books in my library that I've had over time and stuff. And when I look back at my paperbacks, they're decimated. And I know how weird this is, but I get really funky about my books, and if they look ugly on the shelf, it actually bugs me, right? I don't know how you feel about it, but it actually bugs me to have my books torn up. And you can't help it, there's times I'll take off the dust jackets and there are times I'll do others, but now with the advances in publishing, you literally can have paper-bound books that are just only a little bit better, but with the new publishing, as you lay them over, the spines will crack and eventually the books can rip apart, and I don't like that either. And so now with publishing, where you can do the same with hardbound, meaning it have dust jackets, but they can also now print full color front and back where the dust jacket is not there, and it's a hardbound book, and prices come down. We're not talking, a significant increase when you look at how it'll wear. I just want to know from you, what should we do? Should it be hardbound? Should it be paperback? My own gut tells me I have to get away from the paperback forum, especially when the books are the bigger treasure stories, which explains exploration and explains how to and explains the recovery process we've gone through, and we detail some of the more advanced explorations that we've undertook. I think that needs to be hardbound. And so I would just like some comments on this video. If you watch this video over time, throw me some comments, right? Throw me some comments and let me know if you like paperback, if you like hardback, why you like them. Give me some feedback. But my gut tells me that I want to move to the hardback platform, and I want to move to the hardback platform exclusively. There's one final reason, right, that I do this, and a good question that you brought up, Maureen, about ebooks is I've even moved away from the ebook platform. And the reason I moved away from the ebook platform is I'm not just writing the treasure stories or recounting the treasure stories as they occur, I actually always include sections behind the books where people can fill in their notes. You know, you don't want to write over the words in your books. And I found from my own experience that if it was a paperback and I had to write notes in it, I'm either writing on the physical book or I'm writing notes and I stick it in the book to remind me where the page is, or I'm always dog-earing the crap, right, to figure out where it is because I don't want to destroy the pages. But eventually you got so many notes in a book that your book gets really fat. It also breaks the spine. And so that's why I stopped doing ebooks, is because I realized over these years, right, that in ebooks you can't use even the forms at the back and fill it in and make it your own. And that's why I do it, because you want your research in one place. You don't want to search on one legend and then you got to run around. Where did I stick that note? Where did I stick that folder? Where did I save that file on my computer? That's why I do it where you can do it in my books. But I think hardbound's the way to go, because the thing that is inherent about lost history and treasure legends is they're always around. They're always true, right? You can read them and enjoy them for years. I mean, come on, we're looking for treasures that have been lost for a long time, right? And so the chances of them still being there are actually fairly great. And so you want stuff that is in your resident library and you can pass them down. You know, I consider my book collection probably one of my most prized assets, which by the way, is as I'm going to start weeding out a lot of my duplicates, but a lot of these hard to find books, even the older ones, they're in paperback, and they're just old. And so I want to end up with a finished library, and I want it to be really nice and neat. And I'm thinking you might want the same thing too. So as you watch this, just kind of give me some feedback, right? Watch this over and over. Tell me what you think. Give me some reasoning whys. But I think as 2020 heads here, everything for us is going to go to hardback publishing only. And so give me your comments, hardback, softback, let me know what you want, put it in there and help us forge our new path with our new publisher going ahead in this new 2020 year. Thanks a lot. And hey, thanks for your feedback. Take care.